You're watching Nation 1 TV News. My name is Uzaglo Elizabeth. In a major step toward modernizing social interventions, the Ministry of Gender, Children and Social Protection GSFP, through the Ghana School Feeding Program GSFP, has officially launched a training of trainers session for the School Connect pilot project.
The initiative, a collaboration between the World Food Program, WFP, and the Korea International Cooperation Agency, KOICA, marks a pivotal shift toward data-driven governance in school nutrition. Speaking to the press, Hajia Fati Forgor, national coordinator of the GSFP, described the project as the realization of a long-term vision.
As trainers, you are at the heart of this transformation journey in resetting Ghana's school feeding program. The success of this pilot project depends largely on your ability to understand, adopt, and transfer this knowledge to participants in the scheduled regional step-down trainings for selected head teachers, selected district chef coordinators, and Ghana school feeding regional team across the country. You are not just participants, but agents of the government's agenda to reset the Ghana school feeding program. I encourage you to engage actively and fully immerse yourselves in this 3-day training workshop.
This has been something that the Secretariat envisaged, I think, a couple of years back. It started the whole process before I took over. But when I came, I saw that it was something worth taking it up. So we made follow-ups with WFP, with a sponsorship coming from Korea International Cooperation Agency. I think through the hard work of the secretariats is why we are gathered here today, seeing this actually coming to fruition. Well, I would say I'm overwhelmed, because this is something that will really help us enhance the digital data collection that we are already using. Whatever we are using today, this one is an improved version of that. This one, we are able to use this if properly taken through, that is the processes. We'll be able to monitor the meals that are served to the children, because we expect that the caterers go by the menu that is given to them to go by. If today is rice, let it be rice. If tomorrow is rice and beans, let it be rice and beans. If it is banku and soup, let it be that. We want to be able to monitor all this. So it's a management tool, and it's a platform that can give us that space to be able to monitor from afar. Once we are here and they populate whatever data they need to do at the district level, we are supposed to be able to see everything here and make meaningful decisions out of that as to improving the nutritional value of the food that is being prepared for the children, and to also enhance, that is the work that has to go between the head teacher, the chef coordinators, and then the RIAD, who once in a while also visit the schools to see what is going on. So this is a collaborative thing, and we believe it will actually help us manage the activities of the Secretariat. We are here for that purpose. We are here to train officers to also go and train others at the district level. This particular session here, you've seen us taking delivery of the items, some of the items here. Once we are done with this session, training will take place. So we have our staff from the operations and then the monitoring and evaluation unit going through this. Once they get to the step down, That is where they have to bring in the regional and then zonal coordinators, the WIAD representatives, the school chef coordinators, the head teachers. We bring all of them on board because the main work is going to be done at the schools. We will play a supervisory role to monitor and ensure that they use these gadgets that are going to be given to them for the intended purposes. So whatever it is, that is why National would always have to be on the field. Even though we have regional officers, we have the regional coordinators and zonal coordinators who are supposed to be feeding us with all this information. But as we all know, if you give work out to them like that and you don't make a follow-up to see whether the reports you are receiving is actually the case or not, then you end up also reporting to the development partners without confirming whatever information you might have received from the district level. So it is something that we are going to monitor strictly and to ensure that we go by that, because we want to get results so that when we go back knocking at their doors, they will see whatever we have used these gadgets to do. And that can encourage them to do more to support Ghana school feeding. It can, because this can actually facilitate the coordinating of the data that we take when schools vacate. You realize that we've been with the manual system for a very long time, where they have to fill daily record sheets at the school level. From there, coordinators have to pull these together. It goes to the regional coordinator. From there, it has to come to national. National have to sit and go through all this to see who did what before we can even think of paying the caterers. It takes much longer period to do that. But I believe with these interventions, it will actually bridge that timelines so that we'll be able to get results on time. It will help in the sense that as we speak now, schools that are benefiting from the program, we have their data. We have their enrollment data, because the enrollment is normally the key here. But once you have the data, it's easy for you to actually compare whatever data is presented to you. If it is about the nutritional value of whatever they are producing out there, that is why we have our team going around to check and monitor. So whatever information we get, our own checks will let us confirm whether that is the case or otherwise. So I think it will rather enhance the work that we do. It's just about resetting Ghana school feeding program. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama did not mince words when he said he wanted to reset Ghana. And I think school feeding have not been left out at all. As an appointee, it is my responsibility to ensure that the tasks that have been given me, I perform it to the latter. You have to move, and the work is on the ground. It's field work. You can't stay at one place and get results. So I believe that it's the reset agenda which is actually motivating me to get to where we are today. You can see that payments are made on time, all because the program as a social intervention one is something that is so dear to the heart of the president. The program is not just a policy, but it is the lifeline of many Ghanaian children, thousands of them. So it is something that is so dear to our hearts. So the government makes cautious effort to ensure that caterers are paid on time. You might ask that why haven't we paid for the second term yet? It's a process. I will even wait for you to ask about that. Once schools vacate, I think the initial issues that I mentioned, the data must come from the districts to the region and to us. So before you finish with all these things, go through audit and other things before you can pay. It would have taken some weeks. So we wouldn't say that one is a delay. It's just a process we have to go through to ensure that the right people get the right monies for the service they have delivered to Ghana School Feeding Program.
Thank you for watching Nation One TV. Kindly subscribe for more news updates.